saying in this particular aspect, one thing is clear: child abuse hasn't gone away, it doesn't go away. That's the reality. What happened to those two little girls in that loan stopped us all in our tracks. Lured away, apparently from a party, allegations of sexual abuse in the middle of the day. We can just imagine the whole situation. And, the courage of the little girls and their families. And I'm not obviously going to talk about any details there, just what I've read in the media, the same as all of you. But I suppose one of the important realities that this report hammers home, that for starters, not only do many sexually abused children not have the resource of a believing, a furious, a caring family, but in many cases the sexual violence is perpetrated by people known to them, in some cases by family, very often by family. And that's something we have to face up to in Irish families. That is a reality of the moment. We had very interesting discussions about the family last year during the course of the children's referendum, and about children's rights and families' rights. Very important to see the vulnerability of children in some families clearly illustrated. And much of the abuse that starts when a child is 4 or 5 isn't a once-off horrific event, as some are. But what's clear, particularly for younger children from this report, is that it can reoccur over a number of years before it is detected. And in the aftermath, not only must the child try to heal, but the child must also come to terms, having been abused by somebody they should have been able to trust, someone they loved, someone with whom they should have been safe. We all know that childhood is a very precious time in life. It's a time for laughter and love and exploration and play and enjoyment and trust and growth. But when a child is abused, all that is taken away, and memories are laid down that last a lifetime. Really corrosive, putting mistrust into relationships, and with a huge amount of work to be done to help that child. And that is the challenge that all of you as therapists face when you are meeting survivors of child sexual abuse. So what I want to say as Minister, it's important that we learn as much as we can about the experiences of these children, about the circumstances around this dreadful crime, to find the most effective ways to help victims, to find ways we can help people to heal, and to focus on prevention. And of course, as I've said, this is all part of a broader child protection picture that we are coming to terms with understanding in Ireland. We're not going to change things overnight. We know the history. This is current data. So we see what's happening currently. We're not going to change all of the services overnight. It's quite a big task, I have to say. But I do also want to highlight that it is underway, and that's my job and that's my mission, because it has to be more than a job. It has to be a mission to make sure that we get the child protection services right. We are data rich about Irish children at present, and what we know is that the vast majority of children are doing extremely well. The Growing Up in Ireland reports tell us that. The vast majority of children in Ireland are doing extremely well. But we have a cohort of children, perhaps up to 9